The beasts were trained to kill. But when a human entered, they lowered their heads. HFY stories. The Apex trials weren't just a galactic spectacle. They were a blood-soaked referendum on which species deserved to strut across the stars. Orbiting the volcanic husk of Kryn 4, an ash-choked arena squatted under a grav dome, calibrated for creatures who thought fangs and venom were personality traits. For eons, the trials had crowned tamers who bent killer beasts to their will, fueling the Galactic League's war machine. Most species sent their sharpest claws. Humans sent whoever hadn't read the fine print. "Zara Cole, reporting," announced the latest human, standing rigid before Overseer Thala, a being resembling a wasp crossed with a bad mood. Thalor's mandibles twitched, possibly amusement, possibly lunch. "Another human. Charming. I assumed your kind learned after the last one's embarrassment." The embarrassment, Thalor neglected to mention, involved a human taming a rogue worm, saving a counselor, and exposing a trial rigging scandal. Why spoil a good sneer with truth? "I'll manage, sir," Zara replied, face a mask. The gravity, tuned for high-mass species, made her knees creak. "Dormitory Omicron 3, Thaler buzzed. "Your beast handlers hail from 5 evolutionary clades. Try not to annoy them with your mammalian quirks." As Thaler skidded off, Zara hefted a gear pack designed for tentacles, not fingers, and trudged toward the dorms. Kryn 4's corridors twisted like a drunk architect's fever dream, logical only to species with compound eyes. Omicron 3 was a pentagonal chamber, 4 taming stations humming around a toxin scrubber. 2 were occupied. "A human!" trilled a feathered blob like a parrot fused with a cactus. "I'm Sylph of the Aerith. Call me Sylph. Humans mangle long names." "I can handle Sylph," Zara said, nailing the pronunciation. The Aerith's spines quivered, delighted. The second occupant, a hulking crustacean with obsidian pincers, clicked disapprovingly. "Vryn of the Clythar, you're puny human." Vryn, the trial's reigning champion, had tamed beasts that could shred starships, his pincers etched with slay-all. "Size isn't everything," Zara shot back, dumping her gear on the lone human-friendly station, a dusty slab amid venom pools and plasma nests. "Clythar say that when they lose," Vryn rumbled. The Apex trials were the League's twisted solution to resource wars. Tame a beast, prove your species' dominance, claim a planet. Rules banned tech aids, favouring raw control, a setup that had human envoys choking on laughter. Humans, per xenobiology, were soft. Strength 1/8 of a Clythar. Reflexes slower than a glissworm. No natural weapons. Their lungs needed excessive oxygen. Their bones snapped like twigs. Past champions were nightmares. Zorath's spines paralysed. Tykra's pheromones enslaved. Vryn's pincers crushed. Humans dodged the trials for decades, treating invites like offers to hug a supernova. Zara's entry sparked rumours, a prank, a suicide pact, or a glitch. "The last human caused chaos," Sylph chirped. "Briefings call you emotionally unstable." "Briefings by the Clythar?" Zara asked, eyeing Vryn. "They think slime is sentient because it glowed once." Vryn's pincers snapped, amused. 2 more handlers entered, a gelatinous orb, Quill of the Flux, and a spiky eel, Zeth of the Vord. "A human?" Zeth hissed. "Their breathing pollutes my air." "Noted," Quill burbled. "Zeth, you did sabotage your last handler's suit." "Unproven," Zeth snapped. Quill pulsed toward Zara. "I'm Quill. Humans struggle with our titles, yes?" "I'm good," Zara grinned. "Zara Cole. Just Zara." Vryn snorted. "No clan mark? Primitive." Omicron 3's toxin scrubber hummed as Zara unpacked, ignoring Zeth's glares. Vryn, lounging, sharpened his pincers, each click a taunt. "This human," he told Sylph, "will flee by dawn." Zara, a zoologist who'd rather study beasts than fight them, kept cool, her eyes scanning the room like a habitat grid. Drafted after calming a rogue zoo predator, she wasn't here for glory. The trial's beasts, trained to kill, didn't scare her. Alien assumptions did. At the intake scan, Thalor's text pegged her as average. Human vitals, no mods, just odd neural spikes dismissed as mammalian noise. Nobody checked for emotional resonance, a human trait aliens ignored. At the handler's feast, Vryn crushed a plasteel rod, crowing, "For when I break you, human." Zara nibbled synth fruit, unfazed. A dropped tray wobbled mid-air, then crashed. Spectators, drunk on Vord liquor, blamed the lights. Zara skipped Vryn's victory sludge and war glasses, which Zeth mistook for a taming HUD until she said, "Bad eyes." In her pre-trial interview, the host prodded, "Words for Vryn." Zara smiled. "Beasts like honesty. Try it." The quip, broadcast to 13 systems, was laughed off as human drivel. A spoon bent, unnoticed. Vryn, in his chamber, scoffed at Zara's prelim clips. Beasts hesitating, not attacking. "Tricks," he clicked. "My pincers ender." His team, wary, boosted his venom glands. Odds hit 10, 0, 0, 0 to 1 against Zara. Nobody bet on the softie. The arena's grav dome crackled. 15,000 spectators buzzing. Zara's calm rattled them more than her gear. Sylph chirped, "Briefings say humans lack taming instincts." Zara adjusted her glasses. "Briefings lie." Somewhere on Earth, a kid calmed a stray dog, clueless of Zara's galaxy-shaking gamble. The Apex Trials prelims were a meat grinder for rookies, a stage for champions to flex. Zara's first trial against a Razorclaw, a beast with blades for limbs, had spectators yawning. Razorclaw's gutted starship hulls. Zara, unarmed, stepped into the ash-choked arena, grav dome humming. The crowd braced for blood. Instead, the Razorclaw froze, blades lowered, and knelt. Zara nodded, as if checking a box, and walked out. "What was that?" the Vord commentator sputtered, replaying at half speed. The human just stared. Conspiracy nets erupted. Pheromones, hidden tech, hypnosis. The League probed, found nothing. Zara's second trial against a venom skull whose bite melted rock lasted 12 seconds. The beast roared, then whimpered, curling up like a scolded pup. Spectators gasped. "This isn't taming," a Clythar analyst shrieked. "It's loitering." Viewership doubled by Zara's third trial. A gore beast whose horns impaled tanks charged and stopped, nuzzling her hand. Zara scratched its snout, unbothered. Slow-mo cams caught a faint neural hum, dismissed as static. Humans lack emotional control, a xenobiologist insisted. They can't tame. Zara's scans showed neural spikes, but officials, stumped, let her advance. Her talk of empathic resonance was mocked as nonsense. Vryn, in his obsidian suite, laughed. "She's rigged the dome's fields. My beasts will shred her." He flexed, crushing a hollow stand for clout. Privately, he ordered anti-pheromone scans. They found Zip. In Nairobi, Zara's old lab mates watched, stunned, as their nerdy colleague became a galactic riddle. A betting pool, smelling a scam, wagered small on her. The trial's overseers braced for chaos, or a massacre. Vryn's taunts peaked at the pre-final gala, a neon-lit orgy of venom wine and floating orbs. He gifted Zara a tiny Razorclaw fang, crowing, "For your grave, human!" The crowd roared. Zara, sipping water, smiled thinly. Vryn, flexing, snapped a Duracrete block, joking, "Next year, the petting zoo." As he strutted, his venom vial cracked, leaking. Tex blamed faulty seals. Nobody saw Zara's fingers twitch. The semi-final pitted Zara against a stormworm, a lightning-spitting terror tamed only by Vord shock collars. Odds hit 5, 0, 0, 0 to 1 against her, despite her streak. "Her tricks fail now," the Vord commentator buzzed. "Stormworms obey pain." The beast, 10 meters of scaled fury, sparked under arena lights. "Your game's end, human." Zeth, a Vord tamer, hissed from the stands. "Surrender." Zara nodded. Let's see. The gong sounded. The stormworm lunged, lightning arcing. Spectators winced, expecting ash. Instead, the beast halted, sparks fading, and lowered its head, eyes soft. Zara touched its snout, calm as ever. Impossible, the commentator yelped, cams fritzing. Zeth's spines rattled. The worm curled around Zara, purring, a sound no xenobiologist had logged. Vryn, watching, snapped a pincer in rage. Pheromone hacks, he roared to holocams. My beasts are immune. His team, sweating, prepped an escape pod, just in case. Zara, unfazed, adjusted her glasses. Empathy, she murmured to a mic, beats collars. The crowd's silence broke into chaos. Cheers, hisses, bets collapsing. In Tokyo, a kid soothed a feral cat, inspired by Zara's clips. The league's council, sensing diplomatic quake, tightened arena scans. Zara's neural spikes, still ignored, hummed louder. Vryn's bravado masked a crack in his shell. The final loomed, a cosmic reckoning. The Stormworm's submission turned the Apex trials into a conspiracy cauldron. A beast bowing without force crashed betting nets. No pheromone can tame a worm, a Clythar scientist screamed on Hollow News. Humans don't have that range. Zara's tripled scans showed only neural spikes, shrugged off as emotional noise. Her quip about empathic resonance sparked theories. Mind control, nanovents, dome sabotage. Vryn in his chamber scoffed at replays. She's a cheat, he clicked, pincer sparking. My beasts eat her. His team, nervous, boosted his venom reserves, fearing something. The arena deployed anti-tech fields, scanning every atom. The League Council, 13 species strong, loomed in their box, mandibles twitching. Zara's calm, no armor, just glasses, rattled them more than her wins. At the pre-final presser, Vryn mocked, on Clythar, humans are zoo exhibits, squishy but loud. Zara, sipping tea, said, feelings are louder. A cup wobbled, unnoticed. Viewership tripled, bets on Zara spiking from Earth's outposts. The Vord historian droned, humans tamed nothing in 300 years. This is fraud or madness. Zara, a zoologist drafted after calming a zoo predator, hadn't sought this. Her lab's empathic studies, human emotional projection, were Earth's secret. Unknown to the galaxy, 80% of humans could resonate with neural patterns, a trait League species lacked. In the medbay, the Stormworm's handler muttered, she felt safe. Vryn, ignoring warnings, prepped his apex beast, a Voidstalker, bred to slaughter. In Sydney, a teen calmed a stray dog with a glance, echoing Zara's spark. The final approached, a galactic pivot point. Thalor's mandibles tightened, sensing the trial's rules, built on cruelty, might crumble. The Apex Trials final wasn't just a match. It was a galactic ideology imploding. Arena security blanketed the grav dome in anti-tech fields, neutralizing gadgets. Sensors tracked every quark. The League Council's box buzzed with tension, their spines and tentacles rigid. Vryn entered, pincers gleaming, etched with kill first. His pre-fight flex shattered a plasteel cage, a crowd pleaser. For Clythar's pride, he clicked, I'll gut this human scam. Cheers drowned out murmurs from those who'd seen Zara's replays. Zara strode in, uniform loose, glasses smudged. No weapons, no gear, just a neural hum scanner's mist. Her calm screamed either lunacy or genius. The crowd hushed, sensing a shift. Vryn's Voidstalker, a 12-metre nightmare of claws and void black scales, roared, its neural collar sparking. Zara's beast, a twin Voidstalker, paced calmly, collar-free. She's mad, a Vord analyst hissed. No collar, no control. Vryn circled, pincers snapping sonic booms, shards grazing Zara's arm, drawing blood. She bleeds, a commentator crowed. Soft, as expected. Zara didn't flinch, eyes locked on her beast. Vryn's Voidstalker lunged, claws raking air. Spectators braced for gore. Instead, Zara's beast stepped forward, head lowered, and nudged her hand. Vrin's beast froze, then mirrored it, collar sparking wildly. "What trick?" Vrin snarled, pincers trembling. Zara adjusted her glasses. "No trick, just trust." He laughed, mandibles wide. "You're kinda prey." He raised both pincers, venom dripping. The arena held its breath. In Zara's lab, her team watched, knowing empathy wasn't a tool, it was a weapon. The galaxy wasn't ready for what came next. Vrin's Voidstalker reared, a storm of claws and rage, its collar frying under the strain. Spectators braced for Zara's end. Then came the moment that rewrote the Apex trials. Without moving, Zara's eyes softened. A faint hum, like a distant lullaby, pulsed through the grav dome. Both Voidstalkers, Vrin's and hers, lowered their heads, claws retracting, and lay down, eyes calm. Vrin's pincer froze mid-strike, venom dripping uselessly. His beast's collar sparked, then died. The crowd's silence was a vacuum. "Submit," Zara said, voice quiet. "They won't fight for you now." Vrin's surrender signal flashed, weak, desperate. The arena erupted, half awe, half panic. "Impossible!" the Vord commentator shrieked. "No contact, no tech." Cams caught neural ripples from Zara, dismissed as glitches. Vrin, dragged to the medbay, hissed, "She stole my beast." The League Council's box was chaos, spines flailing, holopads crashing. Betting nets imploded, Earth bettors raking in trillions. Zara, sipping water in the victor's chamber, faced a xenobiology team. "It's empathic resonance," she said, casual. "Humans project emotional states. About 80% of us can calm neural patterns, though most just soothe a pet." The revelation hit like a star collapsing. Humans, mocked as soft, could tame killers with a glance. A power no species anticipated. "We hit it," Earth's envoy added, warping in. "Empathy gets you crushed by claws. We waited." Footage of Voidstalkers bowing looped across 13 systems. Clythar markets tanked. The Council scrambled, knowing Zara's win wasn't a victory. It was a warning. In Mumbai, a kid calmed a stray dog, inspired by Zara's triumph. The galaxy's power teetered, claws obsolete against human hearts. The Apex Trials fallout was a diplomatic supernova. Zara's empathic taming, Voidstalkers bowing, no force, smashed xenobiological dogma. Humans, dismissed as galactic doormats, wielded emotional resonance that made beast trials obsolete. The League Council in emergency session faced a grim truth. No rule banned natural empathy because nobody imagined it existed. Disqualifying Zara risked a speciesism lawsuit under Pact Clause 7. "She broke nothing," Thalor buzzed at a frenzied press conference. "The title holds. We'll reassess." Vrin, sedated in the medbay, clicked a shaky statement. "Clythar honours the human's skill." His trembling pincers screamed fear, not respect. Galactic War Councils scrapped claw-based strategies, pivoting to neural dampers nobody had. Trade envoys, sweating, offered Earth 2 star systems for alliance. Cultural programs begged for human tamers, promising platinum perks. Zara's reveal, 80% of humans could project empathy, sparked panic. "They've been hiding this?" a Vord admiral gasped, pulling ships from Earth's borders. Clythar beast tech firms went bankrupt, their collars useless. Zara, clutching a fang-shaped trophy, it looked like a bottle opener, told reporters, "Maybe rethink those slaughter pits near our colonies. Just a thought." Her words, broadcast galaxy-wide, carried weight. Earth's classification leaped from squishy mammals to strategic enigma overnight. Vrin's team, analysing replays, found no tech, just Zara's neural spikes. "She rewired their instincts," a medic whispered, horrified. In Seoul, a teen soothed a feral cat, inspired by Zara's win. The galaxy's arrogance crumbled, replaced by awe and dread. Zara's empathy hadn't just tamed beasts, it had tamed the trials, proving humans weren't prey. They were puppeteers with a smile. The Great Realignment, as historians called it, reshaped the galaxy. Within 72 hours, 13 trade pacts flipped to favour Earth, signed with quivering spines. Warships near human space vanished, reassigned to urgent patrols. The League reclassified humans as critical empathic entities, a bureaucratic sprint. Zara returned to Nairobi, her trophy stashed in a locker. Earth erupted in celebrations, factions united by pride. She resumed studying animal neural patterns, dodging 15 diplomatic offers and a Vord poet's love ballad. "I'm better with beasts," she told Hollow reporters. "The trials proved enough." Science imploded. Empathic resonance studies surged, grants up 7,000%. Beast academies, once claw-obsessed, taught human emotional flow, baffling trainers. Restaurants added Earth curry, claiming it sparked empathy, crashing nets with orders. Vryn, patched but shaken, quit taming. He launched a holocast, pincers to piece, preaching human integration. "Claws are a lie," he clicked, pincers unsteady. His memoir, Bowed by Heart, topped charts. Social shifts were stark. Species that sneered at humans now begged their advice. Hollow shows featured humans calming pets. Viewership crashing servers. Leaks hinted Zara used 30% of her empathic range, per trial limits. Strategists quit, dreading the rest. A Vord sage summed it. "Pride builds cages, humans unlock them with a glance." Zara's victory was just a win. It was a galactic wake-up. In Berlin, a teen soothed a stray dog, echoing Zara's spark. The galaxy learned, mock humans and your beasts bow. Vryn, once a terror, now taught harmony. His pincers a relic of a dethroned era. The League Council's chambers buzzed like a kicked hive. A diplomatic mess of twitching mandibles and sparking holopads. Zara's empathic taming, void stalkers kneeling, cracked the galaxy's smug order. "Humans calming killers?" a Gliss senator wailed. "We thought they were lunch." The Council, 13 species from eels to gas clouds, faced a brutal truth. Their trials, built on cruelty, were obsolete against human hearts. Banning. Zara risked Claw's 7 lawsuits, and Earth's envoy, smirking, waved legal scripts. "She's champion," Thalos stammered, dodging thrown venom vials. Vryn, now a hollow peacenik, streamed pincers to piece. "I mocked her. She rewired my beast." His book, Bowed by Heart, sparked war room debates. Clythar collar firms collapsed, replaced by Earth's empathic startups. Trade deals swung Earth's way. 4 planets, 0 concessions. Military outposts near human colonies vanished. Admirals citing empathic risks. Zara's reveal, 80% empathic potential, gutted xenobiology. "Impossible!" a Vord screamed. "Their brains are too small." Replays showed Zara's neural spikes calming beast instincts. Earth's envoy grinned. "We hid our gift to dodge your fangs." Zara, in her lab, ignored fame. "Empathy's just connection," she told a hollow crew. Her trophy, mistaken for a tool, sat dusty. Galactic culture pivoted. Hollow shows hyped human pet taming, crashing nets. Schools taught Cole's calm, trainers stumbling through it. A Clythar poet wrote, "Claws tear flesh, hearts heal souls." In Lagos, a kid soothed a feral dog, Zara's fire spreading. The galaxy's old guard. Pincers, venom, hubris, faded. Humans, once jokes, now led. Their empathy a weapon no collar could match. The realignment's ripples hit galactic culture like a rogue pulsar. Hollow channels looped Zara's triumph, void stalkers bowing, captioned "Heart over Claw." Viewership crashed 2 planetary grids. Restaurants slung empathic stew, swearing it soothed nerves. Taming dojos ditched venom drills for human heart zen, led by trainers baffled by their own hype. Vryn's holocast, pincers to piece, hit galactic stardom, his mantra. Feelings trump force, echoing in armories. His memoir, Bowed by Heart, outsold beast manuals. The League Council funneled billions into empathic research, grants up 9,000%. Xenobiologists, humiliated, scrapped texts calling humans soft. Earth's envoy sealed 6 trade pacts, snagging resource nebulas without a fight. Warships fled human borders, crews whispering heart storms. Zara, debugging neural scans in Nairobi, dodged 17 diplomatic gigs and a Clythar Lord's proposal. I study beasts, she told holocams, glasses slipping. Leaks revealed she'd used 25% of her empathic range, per trial limits. Generals retired, imagining the rest. Social tides turned wild. Species that snubbed humans now begged their takes. Holo shows hyped humans, soothing creatures. Crashing servers. A Gliss sage mused. Hubris builds thrones. Humans topple them with a look. Earth's empathic tech, once secret, drew spies. None cracked it. In Jakarta, a team calmed a stray cat, Zara's spark spreading. The galaxy's power flipped. Pincers, venom, hubris knelt to human hearts. Vryn, once a king, Skyped Zara for peace tips, his Pincers Museum relics. The Apex trials meant to crown claws, crowned empathy, proving humans didn't tame. They rewrote instincts with a glance. The Apex trials' legacy shifted overnight. Zara's empathic win, beasts kneeling, was etched in galactic lore. Museums displayed Vryn's cracked venom vial, labelled humanity's turning point. Holodramas hyped Zara's glasses as empathic lenses. The League Council, humbled, rewrote trial rules, adding resonance limits nobody could enforce. Disqualifying Zara was impossible, Clause 7 loomed, and Earth's envoy waved legal threats. She's Victor, Thaler sighed, dodging holopad barrages. Vryn, now a galactic influencer, beamed pincers to peace, preaching hearts reshaped fates. His book, Bowed by Heart, sparked taming debates, his pincers shaky recalling Zara's calm. Clythar Collatech died. Earth's empathic firms boomed, selling heart amps. 8 trade deals handed Earth star systems, no strings. War bases near human colonies vanished, admirals citing empathic voids. Zara's reveal, 80% empathic potential, crushed xenobiology. Tiny brains, Avord wailed, rewriting texts. Earth's envoy smirked. We hit our spark to survive. Zara, in Nairobi, tweaked neural scans, ignoring fame. It's just connection, she told Holo Crews, trophy a paperweight. Galactic culture bowed. Holo shows hyped humans calming beasts, crashing nets. Dojos taught Zara's touch. Trainers enlightened. A Clythar poet wrote, claws fade, hearts forge. In Manila, a teen soothed a feral dog, Zara's legacy burning. The galaxy's hubris, pincers, venom, sneers, dissolved. Humans, once punchlines, now steered. Empathy unmatched. Vryn, once a titan, zoomed Zara for wisdom, pincers forgotten. The trials didn't just crown Zara, they crowned heart, proving humans rewrote reality with a look. The galactic realignment wasn't just political, it was cultural dynamite. Holo channels ran Zara versus Vryn marathons, Voidstalkers bowing, captioned Empathy Rules All. Restaurants served heart broth, claiming it sparked connection. Taming schools ditched claw drills for Cole's resonance, led by trainers tripping over dogma. Vryn's pincers to peace hit galactic zenith, his mantra, hearts trump might, echoing in war rooms. His memoir, Bowed by Heart, became a tamer must-read, pincers trembling as he wrote of Zara's glance. The League Council pumped trillions into empathic studies, grants up 11,000%. Xenobiologists, red-faced, scrapped texts calling humans squishy. Earth's envoy sealed 9 trade pacts, snagging resource moons without a fight. Warships fled human space, crews muttering empathic waves. Zara, studying beasts in Nairobi, dodged 19 diplomatic roles and a Gliss Bard's ode. I'm for animals, she told holocams, glasses fogged. Leaks hinted she'd used 20% of her empathic range per trial limits. Admirals quit, dreading the rest. Social shifts were wild. Species that ignored humans now kissed up, inviting them to war councils. Hollow shows hyped humans soothing creatures. Crashing servers. A bored poet mused, claws cut stone, hearts carve fate. Earth's empathic tech, once hidden, drew spies. None succeeded. In Delhi, a teen calmed a stray cat, Zara's fire spreading. The galaxy's power flipped. Pincers, venom, hubris bowed to human empathy. Vryn, once a god, Skyped Zara for peace tips, Pincers relics. The Apex trials didn't crown claws. They crowned heart, proving humans didn't fight. They rewired souls with a smile. The Apex trials' echo lingered like a cosmic pulse. Zara's empathic triumph, Voidstalker's kneeling, became galactic myth. Hollow vaults showcased Vryn's cracked collar, tagged humanity's checkmate. The League Council, chastened, retooled the trials as empathic contests, Claws sidelined. Zara's title stood, Clause 7 loomed, and Earth's envoy flashed legal pads. She's legend, Thaler mumbled, dodging venom vial riots. Vryn, now a galactic sage, streamed pincers to peace, preaching, Hearts slay pride. His book, Bowed by Heart, was tamer gospel. His pincers steady now. Clythar collar markets tanked. Earth's empathic startups ruled, peddling soul amps. 10 trade deals gifted Earth nebulas, 0 strings. War bases near human space were ghosts, admirals hiding from empathic storms. Zara's truth, 80% empathic potential, killed xenobiology's old guard. Small skulls, big hearts, a gliss side, torching texts. Earth's envoy grinned. We hit our gift to dodge your claws. Zara in Nairobi tweaked neural scans, fame a nuisance. Empathy's wiring, she told Hollow Crews. Trophy a doorstop. Galactic culture knelt. Hollow shows hyped humans taming beasts, crashing nets. Dojos taught Cole's spark, trainers enlightened. A Vord poet wrote, Claws scar, hearts sore. In Sao Paulo, a teen soothed a feral dog, Zara's legacy burning. The galaxy's arrogance, pincers, venom, hubris evaporated. Humans, once footnotes, now led. Empathy a force no collar stopped. Vryn, once king, mentored peace. Pincers forgotten. The trials didn't crown brawn. They crowned heart, proving humans rewrote reality with a glance. 2 years on, the Apex trials were a shrine to human empathy. Zara triumph, beasts bowing, was galactic parable. Hollow shrines preserved Vryn's cracked collar, labelled Heart's Victory. The League Council, humbled, made the trials a resonant sport, Claws obsolete. Zara's title was untouchable. Earth's envoy waved Clause 7 like a blade. She's eternal, Thaler sighed, dodging hollow cube riots. Vryn, a galactic guru, streamed pincers to peace, urging, Hearts reshape stars. His memoir, Bowed by Heart, was galactic canon, pincers calm. Clythar collar tech vanished. Earth's empathic firms ruled, selling mind amps galaxy-wide. 12 trade deals handed Earth star clusters, no concessions. Warships fled human space, crews fearing heart strikes. Zara's truth, 80% empathic potential, rewrote science. Tiny brains, Avord cried, burning texts. Earth's envoy smirked. We hit our spark to survive. A network, some called X, buzzed with empathic human memes. Zara in Nairobi studied beasts. Trophy lost in a crate. It's just connection, she told holocams, glasses fogged. Culture knelt. Hollow shows hyped humans calming creatures, crashing grids. Dojos taught Zara's glow. Trainers awakened. A Clythar poet wrote, Claws fade, hearts forge. In Cairo, a teen soothed a stray cat, Zara's fire alive. The galaxy's hubris, pincers, venom, sneers, dissolved. Humans, once jokes, now led, empathy unmatched. Vryn, once titan, zoomed Zara for peace tips, pincers relics. The trials crowned heart, proving humans didn't tame. They rewired reality with a wink. Like, share, subscribe. Did Zara's heart spark you, or Vrin's humbling inspire? Drop your thoughts and spread this soul blast. Hash HFY, hash sci-fi stories, hash humanity rising, hash Galactic tales. Dojos taught Zara's glow. Trainers awakened. A Clythar poet wrote, claws fade, hearts forge. In Cairo, a teen soothed a stray cat, Zara's fire alive. The galaxy's hubris, pincers, venom, sneers, dissolved. Humans, once jokes, now led, empathy unmatched. Vrin, once Titan, zoomed Zara for peace tips, pincers relics. The trials crowned heart, proving humans didn't tame. They rewired reality with a wink. Like, share, subscribe. Did Zara's heart spark you, or Vrin's humbling inspire? Drop your thoughts and spread this soul blast. Hash HFY, hash sci-fi stories, hash humanity rising, hash Galactic tales.